Hi folks, Bob Dale for Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes, folks. We sell lots of them. We sell them only on eBay. We sell an occasional trailer if we find one we really like a lot. And those of you who watch our sales know that the last couple of years we've sold lots and lots of diesel trucks for a couple of reasons. A, we like them, and B, our customers like them a lot because they are such values, such bargains relative to what a new truck costs. I mean, they just rob you if you go buy one of these things new, and we'll show you in a second. We principally, not by design or desire, but we principally sell Fords because that's basically all we get exposed to. Maybe 1 out of 40 or 50 diesel trucks we find is a Duramax, and we feel so lucky when we find one. Well, today we've not only got a Duramax, we've got a great Duramax and a beautiful one we're going to list. It's a 2007 Chevrolet 2500 HD Duramax. A 2007 2500 HD Duramax, 4-wheel drive, Allison transmission, the LT package with cloth. It's got it all. I'm talking about got it all, folks. Sitting on a good set of tires, spares just the way it ought to be. This truck goes down the road, does everything. I'm talking about a really good ride and drive. I've got the window sticker that came in this truck because so many people call and ask me all the details about it, so I can read it to you. This truck in 2007 cost $43,045. It has a heavy-duty power package which costs $9,000. That's a Duramax 6.6 liter V8 turbo and 360 horsepower. 650 pound foot torque, Allison 6-speed transmission, and a locking differential. It's got 6-way power seats, heavy-duty trailer and equipment, polished wheels, electronic shift transfer kit, and on and on and on. A $10,000 worth of options there. So this, in 2007, was over a $43,000 truck. This truck right now today is probably in the 60s. But this is a fine truck. I'm talking about, gosh folks, it's a good looking truck. Come on, we're going to show it to you. We like it a lot. Here it is, a 2007 HD, 2500 HD. It's the Duramax. Good, nice set of tires here, folks. You see the wheel, polished aluminum wheels.
They're 285 series Kelly Safaris. They make it stand up, give it that good stance.
Those of you who call and ask me, it has the Allison transmission. These are neat Nerf bars. Mr. Chevrolet put the paint on this truck, folks. We've got the floor mats in it. We're not covering anything. The carpet's perfect. The headliner's perfect. Everything's just the way it ought to be. This is a good looking truck. It's only got 207,000 miles. It's barely broken in. You can see here, I'm going to show you the door jambs. You can see here, this is all factory paint. The back seat's nice. You got a picture of the headliner. It has got some high dollar toolboxes in it. It has got a spray-in bed liner. The spare's under here. I don't know that it's even been down. You can see how immaculate this frame is. This is a local Mississippi truck. Never been made a trip until one of you guys buy it. A heavy-duty hitch. Spray-in bed liner.
Got the turnover ball. It can stick up or it can turn over and sit flush, so you can use the bed.
Look at the tray. Somebody paid something for these two boxes.
That's a box on top, then the tray's down there underneath it.
Now this truck, if you look down the side, see how immaculate it is? It's not chipped up and beat up. It's not going to show up in these videos, but under the bottom here, there's a little scratch there. You can't see it unless you're looking for it, so I'm just telling you about it before you get here and say, hey, I didn't see that. You can't see it unless you're looking for it. Here you can see this has never been a farm truck, folks. You don't have to worry about that. It's not full of dust and all that. I'm putting this back in. There's the original books that go with it. Everything works on it. See the paintwork? My name's Bob Dale, by the way. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. If you have a question about this truck, give me a call. I answer my phone all the time. You can call me night, evening, early on weekends. If you have a question about it, give me a call. If you want to tell me what you want to give for it, give me a call. Like as not, I'll sell it to you. We reserve the right to sell before the sale's over. And those of you who call me and go, oh, what about eBay? We load all of our fees up front, folks. We're not trying to beat eBay out of a thing. We'll make a sale out of it and leave each other feedback when you buy the truck or when you bid it off. But I want you to look what a nice truck. It has a big stance. It has a great look. The paint's fresh looking. I mean, still stands out. It's not faded. I mean, this is a perfect kind of truck. I don't care if you want an everyday driver, this truck is good enough looking for that. If you want to go use it for hunting, if you got a boat you want to pull, I guess if you're a farmer or a rancher and you want a nice looking, good looking four-wheel drive diesel, this would work for that. But it's just a really grand looking truck. We're going to sell it. Those of you who are interested in it, if you've been shopping for a Duramax, you ought to look at this truck, folks. You can go buy a new one just like it for $65,000, and when you drive off the lot, guess what? It's worth $40,000, and about 3 or 4 years from now, it'll be worth about what this truck is. Be worth about the same. On the other hand, this truck's taking 90% of its depreciation. Look at what we sell these things for at our past sales. You can buy this truck, you can drive it 3 years for probably, gosh, little if any depreciation. If you take care of it, then it still looks the same. They are really great bargains, and they make a lot of sense if you think about it. $65,000 versus this truck right here that you can buy for pennies on the dollar. And everything works. It'll do everything a new one will do, except smell new for about a week. We're going to list it, as I said, we're going to sell it. So if you're interested in it, give me a call. I promise you it will sell. We like it a lot. Think you'll like it better in person probably than you do now, but it's a 2007 Duramax, a 2000 Chevrolet Duramax 2500 HD. It has the Allison transmission. It is an LT. It is a four-wheel drive. It has all the buttons, windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, stereo, has it all. Everything works. You saw the spare in it. You've seen the wheels, the tires. It has a high dollar set of toolboxes in it, spray-in bed liner. The bed's not beat up any at all. It's just a great looking truck. So if you've been thinking about a Duramax diesel, you ought to consider this truck, folks. I look forward to hearing from you. Thanks so much for watching this video and bidding on our sales. We appreciate that more than you know. And we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thank you.
Hi folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. I just want to go over a few extra things, take you on a quick test drive. First of all, I want you to see how clean it is under the hood. We do not clean under the hood of trucks or cars or anything for that matter. Too many electronics, you can get messed up. We just don't let our guys do it. This is just how it was traded in. But most importantly, you can see has absolutely no blow-by. Now, a light steady stream of smoke would be okay as long as it wasn't puffing, but this truck doesn't even have that. And plus, you can set the cap on it. The cap doesn't blow off. That means the crankcase isn't under pressure. It means your piston rings are in good shape. So you can see all that's good. Alternator has been replaced. It's in good shape. We'll walk around and get in and take you down the road here in just a second. You can see it has a Kenwood AM/FM stereo with CD player, Bluetooth, dual zone climate control, power outlets, got a ashtray, got extra, I have to get that just right, it runs me crazy. Has the extra power hookups, has the tow and haul mode, also has the manual shift mode these new Allisons come with, so you can, shift it yourself. Big tires, 9,200 pound gross weight, 373 axles, ratios with limited slip differentials, which if you get a four-wheel drive and you don't have limited slip differentials, you ain't got a four-wheel drive. You got two-wheel drive because you just got one wheel in the front, one wheel in the back doing the pulling. So whether you buy a Chevy from us or whoever, make sure that little sticker in the glove box, the code sticker, has G80 on it, because if you don't have G80, you ain't got a four-wheel drive. But this one's basically a Z71. They don't sell a 3/4 ton as a Z71 as such, but this one has all that equipment. You'll have to excuse my shaky camera work. I'm just holding the camera in my hand while I'm driving down the roughest street in Jackson. Don't let that bother you. The truck runs and drives perfect, it's smooth. It doesn't have any rattles, as you can tell. Got a good ride. All that's good. Got one little rock pick right down the bottom of the windshield. Not cracked or anything, but about all I nitpick about that. It does have a fresh oil change. Compass, thermometer, all built into the automatic dimming rearview mirror. Like I was saying, it's got the skid plate package, it's got the Z82 package and Z85 package. Those are the heavy duty suspension and the camper towing packages. So got all that. Wipers work. I just hit the cruise. I don't know if you can tell, the cruise light came on. My foot's not on the gas. I'll get over here and switch it off. Hit the brakes. You can see it goes off just like it should. Absolutely no warning lights lit on the dash, and all the gauges work. That's the first thing we check on these GMs, make sure all the gauges work like they should and read where they're supposed to. Has automatic headlights. Has power windows, power locks, power mirrors. Like Dad said, it's got power seats. You can see four-wheel drive. Clicks into four-wheel drive. You can put it back in two-wheel. You can even put the transfer case in neutral, which is handy if you want to pull it on with all four wheels on the ground behind your motorhome or something. A little handy way of doing that. But truck doesn't pull to the left or right. I can let go of the steering wheel and keeps going straight. There's no vibrations or pulling when I hit the brakes either. They're in good shape. Rotors are good. Does have the electronic trailer brake controller. We have looked and cannot find anything wrong with this truck. Cranks right up, hot or cold. Now, whether you buy a truck from us or whomever, you always want to hear that truck run cold, because if it's already warmed up, then it can be hiding some serious fuel injector and other issues that you won't notice until the next day after you bought it and the engine's cold. So I always hear a diesel run when it's cold, but this one cranks up and runs perfect, hot or cold. Goes down the road just like it should. We've moved some campers with it. Didn't have any trouble. Hopefully these semis will all get out of my way. I can show you how quick it gets up to speed. If you want to fly in and drive this truck home, feel free to do so. We wouldn't hesitate to get in it and drive it anywhere. Or if you'd rather have it shipped, you can. You won't. I don't think you'll be disappointed. You shouldn't be when it comes off the truck, because if you've looked at all our pictures, watched our video, you know everything there is to know about it. There's no smoke odors, no pet odors in the truck. I mean, I can't promise you nobody's ever smoked a cigarette in it, but it doesn't smell like they did, put it that way. You know, it's got some rock pecks that were touched up, little stuff like that, but you know, it's 207,000 miles, so it's not brand new, but it is a super nice truck. I mean, you can look at the pictures and see this truck is extra clean and would easily pass for half as many miles or less. But like I said, it was just traded in at a local dealer on a new one. Here, we'll get it up to some speed. There's 50s, 60. See, it gets right up to speed, and more importantly, there's no exhaust leaks. When you give it gas on the highway, you don't hear that little diesel noise that means you got a cracked white pipe or something, or that it's been run hard or towed a bunch of heavy trailers around. I mean, the seats have no rips or tears. This truck's obviously spent most of his life, if not all, out on the interstate, which is, you know, the best kind of miles you can put on one. And I should also point out it is stock. It hadn't been souped up with a big tune or anything like that, although you can. These Duramaxes can be turned up quite a bit, but this one is stock. So if you have any questions about the truck itself, give me a call. My name's Dan, 601-376-9869. Or if you want to buy it, you want to make us an offer or whatever, give my dad a call, Bob Dale, 601-218-1223. We appreciate you watching our video, and look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi.